Hi, my name is Kathy Fosno, and this is Kat's Creative Corner. Welcome to Tuesday's card. I do want to apologize. I feel like I'm a broken record lately, but I do want to apologize for not having my videos up last week. We had some family issues. My mother, they found a malignant nodule in her lung, so I'm going to ask that you just overlook me not having my videos last week. Family comes first, and I would ask for your prayers for my mother. So thank you for that. We don't know anything at this time until she sees an oncologist. So if you're interested, I'll keep you up to date. And thank you for just coming by and watching my videos and hanging in with my sporadic challenges I've had in the last several months. So this is the card we're going to make today. A little note card. Not little, I mean it's an average size card, but it's just pretty simple. Excuse me. This is made with Blushing Bride, which was cardstock in our Subtles collection. And I cut this piece in, it was cut at 5.5 and it's 8.5 long, and then scored at 4 1/4. And along with that, I've got some pieces here. The Designer Series paper is our Falling in Love, or I think it's Falling in Love Designer Series paper. It has the butterflies on one side and just this little, it looks like the bouquet or bokeh print a little bit. And then a piece of, this was 3 by 4, and this piece is 2 1/4 by 4, and it's Whisper White. Then I have a piece of the Blushing Bride at 3.5 by 3, and a piece of Whisper White at 3 1/4 by 2 3/4. So that's our cardstock all cut up in our Designer Series paper. I'm going to take and I'm going to seal my cardstock, and just going to use my Snell adhesive and put this piece down on the left-hand side. I'm going to turn it so you see it right. And I'm going to put it in about 1/4 inch in, so that we have a 1/4 inch border. Kind of like the 1/4 inch border. That's kind of consistent for me. I'm going to turn this around because I'm not feeling like it's straight, and I want to get it straight. Okay. Then I have the piece of Whisper White, and I am going to, it's time for me to change the blade on my Stampin' Trimmer, because I can see some marks on it, some rough edges, so I'll be doing that shortly. And I'm just going to edge that right next to the piece of Designer Series paper. It's a little over too much, but I think it'll be fine. Then I'm going to take my Blushing Bride piece, and I'm going to put that right in the center. I did get this idea online, kind of. It's similar to what I saw online, and I'm sorry, but I can't remember who it was from at this moment. So if you see it, I would like to thank the person for their idea. They made a birthday card. I'm not doing a birthday card. Oops. Wasn't supposed to put that on just yet. Okay, we're going to take that off. I'm going to use my black archival ink, and I'm going to, I just want to stamp the edge of the paper, kind of like that, just wherever. And then I want to put that aside. And this flourish and the Just a Note is from the Flourishing Phrases. There's two packages, or 2 cases that come with this, so it has a lot. The other one has more sayings, I believe. Okay, and I'm just going to write Just a Note right there. Then I'm going to take, and I'm using mint macaron. There's only a few more weeks till we're done with mint macaron. It's going to be gone in another month. And it may be gone sooner because it's while supplies last, and they are going fast. So It's in our retired list, and if you go into the my stamp store, my online store through my website, then you can find it, the retirement list, and see what all is not going to be continued into our next catalog. And some of the things I'm very sad to see go, so I'm sure there'll be some of your favorites gone too, but have to make room for the new, I guess. Okay, so now we're going to put this on right in the center. I colored the flower with Blushing Bride, and I colored, oh look, be careful with, archival ink is really great, and you can use it for watercoloring and everything, but you do have to let it dry before you mess with it too much. And I smeared it a little bit because I didn't let it dry. So anyway, I'm going to take and I'm going to put some rhinestones. Now our rhinestones are, the current ones we have are being discontinued, but don't be afraid. The new ones are going to be just reconfigured, just a little differences in size. I believe the string part is gone that we've had all these years. So don't panic when you see the rhinestones are gone like I did, because I would have really been afraid if I hadn't seen that it was still in the catalog in a different format. Another thing that we refurbished is our brush for our die brush to get the pieces out when you use your die. It's another thing that's being refurbished. A lot of people had problems with that brush, so I'm like that Stampin' Up! Pays attention to problems that are being done with their products and fixes it. I just used an embellishment from the Falling in Love set. I love these little rhinestone flowers, whatever. I just think they're so pretty, and I'm sad to see those go as well. So that's our card. I hope you like this card. Please give me a thumbs up if you do. If you have any comments, you can leave them below. You can go to my website for complete written directions and also a supply list. Thanks for stopping by.